Hey Dandelions, it's me Sandy, aka Sandy Dandy, and today I'm going to show you my Bob Ross book. It is Bob Ross, a happy little creativity journal. Okay, so yeah, got it out. I ordered this from Amazon quite a while ago, and this is felt right here, so you can rub Bob Ross's fuzzy afro. So yeah, and there's the back. It has the painting, and this is the book that I'm currently doing because it has all sorts of cool activities in it. Oh, and here is I don't know if you can see that. It's a pencil drawing that I did of a butterfly on a lily. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, this book has all the cool Bob Ross paintings in it, and I'm currently been watching Bob Ross, the older Bob Ross reruns of his Joy of Painting series. So yeah, there we have Bob Ross. Okay, and I'll show you guys what I've did in it so far. Okay, so there is the introduction. Okay, let me see. I don't know if you guys can read that because it is so small. And I'm not wearing my glasses right now because, yeah, they're over here. And, yeah, so this was, you were supposed to draw the trees in your neighborhood. Okay, so these are the trees across the street from me. And then we have the little, the speed sign. Yeah, 45. Yeah, it's 45, the speed limit down past my house. But people don't really stick to it, so yeah. It says, in nature, dead trees are just as normal as live trees. Okay, so yeah. So I drew the trees, and I've done this page. Yesterday was the look up in the sky at the happy little clouds. What do they look like to you? Remember how free clouds are. They just lay around in the sky all day long. So, yeah. Then we have a Bob Ross painting. And, yeah, my marker bled through on this page, which sucks, but, yeah. And there's a painting that he did of the waves. And over here is where I was writing about what the clouds looked like yesterday. One of them looked like the original Star Trek ship. I was like, yeah, am I like just spacing out? But it looked just like the Enterprise ship. I was like, yeah. And then another one of the clouds looked like a speed bike from I'm not lying, but yeah, you know, everybody sees different things in clouds, but it looked like a speed bike from Star Wars. And okay, and then I seen when I was out taking my walk, when I was getting some exercise, one of the clouds looked like two big lungs. It if I'm lying, I'm dying. It did. And then I seen one that looked like a fidget spinner. But yeah, yeah, I said that I must be like nerdy yesterday because yeah, all these were looking like nerdy things to me. So yeah. So these are the pages that I'm going to be doing next. It is write 3 sentences about your best friend. Everyone needs a friend, don't they? Don't forget to tell these special people in your life just how special they are. Okay, so I'm going to do that next. And then this page over here says, are you a dog person, a cat person? And yeah, I'm doing the old people thing because I don't want to put my glasses on right now to show you guys the glare. Are you a dog person, a cat person? Maybe like Bob, you have a little squirrel friend. Describe what your ideal pet would be. Big, adventurous, and adventurous to take a hike with, or small and cuddly to curl up with on the couch. So, yeah, my Max is medium-sized, and he shares the couch with me most of the time. So, yeah. But I did, okay, little side note story. When I was a little kid, Yeah, I have 2 properties side by side. I am living on a different. Yeah, these properties are adjacent to each other. I'm living on the opposite property from where I used to live when I was little. But yeah, we had a house on that other property that is no longer there. But we had these sliding glass doors. If you guys remember sliding glass doors from the 80s, we had sliding glass doors, and yeah, when you would wash them, and they would be like crystal clear, and like animals would, like birds and things would slam up against the door, and yeah. But we had a little squirrel, and I named him Eddie. He was a little baby squirrel. He was a flying squirrel. If you guys know about flying squirrels, he fell into my door. He hurt his little arm. I was crying. I was a mess. Mom got a shoebox, and we nursed him back to health. And I kept him in the house for a while until he got better. And I released him into the woods, and he would, for his whole lifetime, he would come down and I would give him little treats. He would come down, and I would hand him the little treats. And he had many children. I mean, he's probably got some of the squirrels in the backyard are probably his great-grandchildren. But yeah, he was the chubbiest little squirrel. He would be like out of breath. He'd be climbing the tree, and I always said he had asthma, but yeah, he was my pet squirrel. His name was Eddie, and he knew his name. He was the smartest little squirrel. And yeah, I love squirrels to this day. Yeah, a lot of people are scared of them, but I love them. I love watching them. I always try to feed them when, yeah, like when I have like peanuts or something. I try to feed them as much as I can, because the other side of the street opposite me, yeah, the people across there do not like the squirrels. Yeah, I call that the snobby rich side of my street, my neighborhood, because them people are like living in fancy houses and stuff. But anyway, squirrels get into their house and eat the wires in their house, so they hate squirrels. So yeah, they usually have the exterminator kill the squirrels, which I'm the one that's always sad when I see a squirrel hitting the road, when it gets smashed in the road. And when I see squirrels crossing the road, I always get to my door, and I'm always, hurry up, get across the street, do not get hit. And yeah, same with little rabbits and deers. Oh yes, I have woods behind my house, if you guys can see here. The other morning, I seen 2 young deer cross the street from my neighbor's driveway, and they come running across the road. I was like holding my chest until I was like hoping that a car would not come through and hit them when they were crossing the road. And in my town, well, in the next little tiny town adjacent to my town, they seen a bear. A bear was near this restaurant, this popular restaurant. It's like a little family restaurant, and they had a bear in their parking lot. Which, yeah, I have never personally seen a bear up close and in person, so hopefully I will never have to come out of my house and see a bear. But yeah, and my cousin killed a snake. Oh yeah, he killed a snake in the property adjacent, the next property that's adjacent from my property. He killed a snake, and I was like, oh my God, no, I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I wasn't the one to have to be out there when that snake come up, because yeah, I would have crapped myself, because yeah, I know it's bad. Yeah, forgive me, Lord. It is bad to hate things, but yeah, I do not like snakes. I can deal with spiders. I've got to the point where if it's a poisonous spider and I see it, I will smash it and kill it just so it does not get around Max, because yeah, I do not. My mom got bit under the arm by a brown recluse, and yeah, that was so bad. Just thankfully it bust. They had to cut under her arm and lance that thing, and she had to take some antibiotics, but yeah, it did not hurt her seriously. But yeah, I'm not a fan of creepy crawly things, but I do like lizards. I like lizards and frogs. Yeah, I have always liked lizards and frogs. When I was little, I would catch like lizards, and I had a lizard that lived in a soda bottle. It was like one of those big like liter bottles of soda. I had a little baby lizard that I named Bubba, and he was in there, and I finally let him go into the woods. And yeah, my mom hated frogs. I love frogs. I was like the little kid that was like curious. I would catch like things. Yeah, side note, yeah, an animal that I hate now, but yeah, when I was a little kid, I watched the movie E.T., and I was like, oh, I would love to have an alien. I'm going to catch me an alien. Okay, so my parents, somebody sent my parents some fancy cheese in this wooden box. Okay, and I was like, I had never seen a possum before. Okay, because we just moved down to the property adjacent from here. We were just moving. I was like 2 years old. I was like 3 at the time. And I decided, yeah, I'm going to catch me an alien. I thought the possum was an alien. I don't know how it didn't bite me. I put food in this wooden box. Yeah. Brought it into the house, put it in the closet. Yeah, my half brother, who we do not get along, long story, he opened up the closet door. Possum jumped out, which I wasn't, yeah, we don't get along, so we've never got along, so I wasn't too sad that it hopped out on him, but anyway, yeah, my dad and my half brother that I no longer talk to, they had to wrestle this possum out of the house, and yeah, I do not like possums. Okay, so yeah, so this book is really fun if you guys like to do activity books. It has like writing in it, and you can draw things in it, and it's just a really fun book. I think I paid about under $10 for this. I don't know how much it's going for now, but yeah, it's just a fun, creative book, and it's hardback. Yeah, I thought Max would bark when he heard me bang on that, but yeah, it's just a fun little activity book that, yeah, if you like Bob Ross, you should pick it up. So, yeah. So, not much more to tell you guys, and I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.